One Piece chapter 1033. I don't want to say change my mind completely, but I think it's time to reevaluate things. And what I think we got to reevaluate is, well, I guess what I got to reevaluate is how I look at Mihawk. All right. Not saying I used to just completely crap on Mihawk, because I didn't used to do that, right? I never did that. I've never done that before. Mihawk's my guy. However, I got to look at things a little differently. One of the more popular conversations in the One Piece community or One Piece story is just Mihawk versus Shanks, because like everything, there isn't necessarily a resolution, or is there?
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Okay, so it seems like Christmas came early this year because this video is sponsored by Manscaped.com. Okay, I just got a performance package. I gotta show y'all what's going on, okay? Make sure my address is out of it, but look at that packaging. It is gorgeous. You see that? Your balls will thank you. Manscaped created the first all-male head-to-toe grooming kit, right? So everything you need in regards to grooming from head to toe, they have it in this kit, okay? The Lawnmower 4.0, cordless trimmer, advanced skin-safe technology. You don't want nicks and cuts in the sensitive areas. And it has a cool LED light, you know, for when it's cold and dark in the wintertime. This is really sleek. So we have these two gems right here, okay? One's the Crop Preserver and the Crop Reviver, which is essentially ball deodorant and ball toner spray. All right, we got to see what these smell like. That smells really good. Ball deodorant. What? It smells really good. It's not overpowering. It's neutral. Not neutral, but it smells good. But it smells manly good. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about below the waist, okay? We got the Shears 2.0. This is an essential grooming kit. And again, they're trying to take care of you from head to toe. I gotta say, the branding is beautiful, even down to the nail clippers. It says Manscaped, and it feels really manly, right? It doesn't feel like I'm carrying around something that's for women. It's just me carrying around a grooming kit to take care of myself. Wow, that is nice. Look at that. That is nice. That is nice. So the performance package is amazing. If you guys got a man in your life or somebody special, that's male, even for yourself, you've been, you know, good this year, you want to bless him, you can get the performance package, and for a limited time only, you get 2 free gifts. You get the Shed travel bag and the Manscaped anti-chafing boxers. It's limited, so you gotta go now. Don't wait. Go to manscaped.com and use my promo code B.D.A. You get 20% off, free international shipping, and these 2 free gifts. Okay, so guys, everything is high quality. Everything is amazing. Manscaped.com. If you want to look good and smell good and feel good, click the link below. Use my code. Let's get it. Now, I'm not going to get deep into the Mihawk versus Shanks argument. Just going to list both sides really quickly, what people argue to this day. It's not necessarily a toss-up. I think more people believe Shanks is stronger, but I feel like more people are going towards Mihawk's side the more we figure out, the more we find out. Now, you may be asking, why are people doing that? Well, there's a few reasons. One is the fact that Mihawk is the world's greatest swordsman. And as far as we know, Shanks uses a sword. Now, King did provide some interesting nuance that Oda loves providing in regards to the fact that he uses a sword, but he's not necessarily a swordsman, right? He prefers to fight using other means. But King is a zone user. King also is a Lunarian. And so it makes sense for him why he would like to use a bunch of different things to fight, because he's a versatile fighter. Now for Shanks, he has one arm. All we've ever seen him do is pull out a sword when he's serious, or hold on to a sword. So off of that, a lot of Mihawk fans say, hey, that's a nail in the coffin. Shanks is a swordsman. His super hockey that you guys are talking about, we're not trying to hear it. Okay, fair. A lot of valid arguments there. I wish it was that cut and dry, saying Mihawk is the world's greatest swordsman, so therefore he's better than Shanks. But we know that's not how One Piece operates. However, maybe we should just look at it that way. That's the safest way to look at it. Okay, then why wasn't there resolution? Why was Mihawk going to Shanks and Shanks saying, hey, did you come to settle the score? Something to that effect. But we know Mihawk didn't go to Shanks to fight. He said he didn't want to fight him. He wasn't worth fighting, right? So Oda has carefully crafted this unbelievable dynamic where it's forcing people to pick a side. Now, why I say Mihawk deserves more credit is pretty much based on what's happening to Zoro. Mihawk has always been in my top 10. Right? Top 10 for sure. But what's happening to Zoro now? One Piece chapter 1, oh, spoiler alert. If you haven't read the chapter, I mean, it's out officially, it's everywhere. What's wrong with you? Zoro seems to have unlocked advanced Conquerors haki. Not saying advanced Conquerors haki is the key to bending a sword to your will or becoming a master swordsman, but based on what we've seen so far, it seems apparent that Zoro had to do this, master these things to control Enma. Again, this is not a one-size-fits-all thing, because Enma, its personality and disposition is probably a lot different than Yoru. These swords are essentially alive. They have personalities. They have disposition. And so for Enma and its disposition, you probably need to be a conqueror. You probably need to have king's ambition, kingly ambition, striving for greatness. That's probably bare minimum for you to even try to tame this blade. Something that I stated. Let's say you're acquiring Enma, right? You're trying to wield Enma, coming off of someone like Odin. What do you think Enma expects? The bar is high. The bar is not in hell. The bar is high, okay? And so for Enma, with his previous wielder being Odin, the next person is pulling the haki the way it used to pull from Odin. So for Zoro, the first time he wielded Enma, he's like, oh, this sword is cursed, or something's wrong with this blade. It's trying to kill me. No, Enma's just testing. But because he trusted in Enma, seemingly looks like he's unlocked another level. So now we go to Mihawk. One of the conversations, or one of the knocks that's always been against Mihawk is that, not a knock, but really putting Shanks over Mihawk, is that Shanks is a hockey man. And I believe that. I believe Shanks has probably the highest level of hockey in the series. Currently alive, I'd say. But for Mihawk, that's absolutely necessary. One of the funniest memes I've ever seen in the community is Mihawk going to fight Shanks and him saying, hey, let's have a duel. We're not gonna try to kill each other. Also, turn off your hockey, please. Basically, that's how they even the playing field, by Shanks turning off his hockey. Hockey is essential to swordsmanship. In this battle, this duel, in which Whitebeard, the world's strongest man, one of the greatest, acknowledged their battles, their duels, as top tier. Everyone recognized these duels. So for something like that, you're telling me they're turning off their hockey? No. But again, back to Zoro, unlocking Conquerors hockey. Advanced Conquerors hockey, mind you. Mihawk got Conquerors hockey, bro. At this point, I firmly believe that Mihawk has Conquerors hockey. Maybe next, I'll talk about characters I expect to unlock Conquerors hockey and Conquerors hockey coding. But I think Mihawk has top tier observation. And because he's made his blade a black blade, he understands his blade. He's bent the sword's will to his will. Whatever Mihawk wants, the sword will follow. But again, the disposition is so important because it could be a sword in which they're partners, where it's not about bending to your will. It's about aligning your goals, aligning your purpose. That could be what Mihawk and Yoru got. However, I'm of the mindset that Mihawk is Conquerors hockey. Why did I doubt it before? More of a personality thing, but that doesn't matter. Katakuri probably has the same personality as Mihawk. Similar, but when you have that ambition that Mihawk has, personally, I was being disrespectful by even thinking he could have King's hockey, right? I could be wrong. Oda could reveal that Mihawk doesn't have King's hockey. Cool. But if someone like Katakuri has King's hockey, and that's not a knock to Katakuri. Y'all know how much I love Katakuri, but I'm saying personality-wise, position, ambition, he was still a conqueror. Mihawk got Conquerors hockey. He got Conquerors hockey. If I've ever doubted it, my bad. Ouch, trip. You got Conquerors hockey. Now, if we're looking at Mihawk a little differently, when we compare him to Shanks, there's a part of me that still thinks that Shanks would win. Nothing definitive behind it. I think I just like Shanks more, and I'm saying Shanks would probably win, but Mihawk has more facts to back it up. World's strongest. Look at what Zoro's doing. Definitely using hockey. Refuses to fight Shanks when they met up again. It's leaning in his favor, bruh. Shanks lost an arm. It's a lot of things leaning in Mihawk's favor, but the fan in me, I'm still picking Shanks. Now, here's the thing. People will criticize you for things like that, for going with your gut, for picking what you want to pick, saying there's nothing in the story that backs that up. That's fair. But I think this probably is an opportunity for growth for you. Learn to respect people you disagree with. Again, it's easy to respect people you agree with, but the people you disagree with, maintain that same level of respect. I fully acknowledge that Mihawk could genuinely be a top 5 to top 3 fighter. Could also be top 10, but also could be top 5 to top 3 because, man, Zoro is growing exponentially. Luffy still has an edge for sure, but what Zoro's doing, unlocking advanced Conquerors after in chapter 1010, we find out he has Conquerors hockey. Of course, for me, I've been talking about it for years now about Zoro having Conquerors hockey, literally years. One of the first videos I uploaded, not on this channel, my old channel, my other channel. So now it's confirmed. I always felt like he had it. But in addition to that, Conquerors hockey coding. He has the Black Lightning. He's wielding the Black Lightning. From what we've seen, that is an indication of advanced Conquerors hockey. Now, I said that Zoro probably should be up there with Kaido's top 5 in regards to his ceiling. And people are like, wait, are you saying he's on the level of Luffy? Yes. Only a few of the very strongest can unlock that. Zoro is one of the few of the very strongest. So he's a few of the few. He's in a very elite club right next to his captain, which he should be. I mean, ambition and goals, those are important. Those are huge. And what Zoro's chasing, not many even dared to walk that path because it's gruesome. And then at the end of it, it ain't the rainbow. Nigga, it's Hawkeyes with Yoru, with probably top tier hockey, observation, armament, and Conquerors. And so, you know, I think for swordsmanship, I don't feel bad when I pick Shanks over Mihawk, even though Mihawk is the world's greatest swordsman, because I don't think Oda has given swordsmanship the focus that it probably should have gotten. Of course, Zoro's goal is still important to us. Again, we're just waiting for the end, because the journey has been, not Zoro's journey in particular, not Zoro's direct journey, like we enjoy the character, but in regards to his swordsmanship, it's been shaky, lackluster. I wish it had more substance. This chapter, this recent chapter, is adding some sauce, telling us the meaning of swords, no sword being really cursed. It's just about you wielding the sword and bending it to your will, which makes a lot of sense. If a sword is cursed, if you can't control a sword, that means you're just not strong enough. Point blank, period. For Enma, how it was going berserk, not this chapter, even this chapter, or last chapter, it wasn't just about Zoro not being strong enough, but that was a part of it, but it isn't physically, it's mentally. A lot of people read the scans, read the officials when Zoro said, hey, I don't think I can beat him unless I know what he is. Some people didn't like that statement. Now, maybe in regards to belief, it went down, his mind altered a little bit. That's how Enma took back over, but he's back, baby. He's back in control. Honestly though, in regards to my expectations for someone like Mihawk, they're pretty lofty. And I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. The more Zoro grows, the more hype I get for Mihawk. Because after Wano, Zoro ain't about to fight Mihawk. I think he definitely fights Shiryu before he fights Mihawk. So that means 2 arcs, 3 arcs later, Zoro gotta fight Mihawk. You don't think Zoro's gonna get stronger in 2 to 3 arcs? And again, I'm not saying what I'm saying is fact. That's just how I see the story right now. My opinion could change tomorrow. What I'm saying is, probably gotta fight Shiryu, fight somebody else, then he's fighting Mihawk. There's a lot of growing there. You see how strong he's gotten in like a month? It's crazy. But I love the focus on swordsmanship though, man. I mean, I wish it was a bigger part, but we getting there, okay? A lot of times with One Piece, you just gotta be patient. Some people don't like hearing that, but it's true. The Kozabura stuff was already in the SBS. Oda came out and dropped that bomb in the chapter. Didn't have to do it, but did it. And I loved it, because it's giving more insight into not Zoro and swordsmanship, Zoro's character. Now, this dude should have probably remembered that beforehand. He tripping. Better late than never, never late is better, but he remembered. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to Mihawk. The hype is rising. And for me personally, I still got more hype for Shanks, because I think Shanks is just a fan favorite. He's connected more to Luffy. Of course, Mihawk's connected to Zoro, but Shanks is connected to Luffy. It's Shanks, you know what I'm saying? But Mihawk is right there, man. He's right there in regards to hype for me. I'm just waiting for Mihawk, give me something. Show me that 1/ knocked out like every single Navy ship that came after you. I need that. I need that. But guys, give me your thoughts. What were and what are your expectations for Mihawk? Did anything change because of the chapter or anything in Wano? Or are you just there saying, bro, stop overestimating Mihawk. You tripping. He cool, but he ain't Yonko caliber. If that's how you feel, just let me know below, okay? But guys, give me your thoughts. Make sure to like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter at BrogOD8. Follow me on Instagram at BrogOD.Ace. Thank to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, guys, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
I start doubting me, I felt lost. I rewrite it.